Elon Musk is a fan of Lord of the Rings? Let's find out. Elon Musk, the billionaire CEO of SpaceX, Tesla, and other game-changing tech companies, somehow finds time to read a lot of books when he's not sending rockets into space. In fact, after meeting Musk, people tend to walk away with the same reaction. He's the smartest guy I've ever met. Whenever anyone asks him how he learned to build rockets, he says, "I read books." And I'm sure at this point you guys are wondering, what are those crazy books that this billionaire read? Well, you guys don't have to wonder anymore, as we have brought this video to you guys, compiling a list of books that Elon thinks we all should read. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson. Just like Musk himself, Steve Jobs paved his own path in the tech industry. This book records the audacious, adventurous life of the innovative entrepreneur and peculiar founder of Apple. Drawing from Jobs' earliest experiences with spirituality and LSD to his high point as a worldwide tech icon, Steve Jobs describes the man's successful ventures as well as the battles he fought along the way. The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. Next up, we have the book series that was then turned into famous movies. Elon Musk has expressed his likeness towards the series. He told The New Yorker that as an undersized and picked-upon smart aleck, he turned to reading fantasy and science fiction. The heroes of the books I read, The Lord of the Rings and the Foundation series, always felt a duty to save the world. 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel with Blake Masters. In praise of this book, Musk tweeted, "Peter Thiel has built multiple breakthrough companies, and this book shows how. 0 to 1 explores how companies can better predict the future and take action to ensure that their startup is a success." The author enlivens the book's key takeaways with his own experiences. Benjamin Franklin, An American Life by Walter Isaacson. He was an entrepreneur, Musk said in an interview. He started from nothing. He was just a runaway kid. In that same interview, he also recommends Einstein, His Life and Universe, also by Isaacson. Merchants of Doubt by Naomi Oreskes and Eric M. Conway. This book examines some of the world's foremost scientific debates on the environment, smoking, and nuclear weapons. The interpreter will describe how a handful of highly vocal scientists have heavily misrepresented these issues through the mainstream media, often to aid corporate and industry interests. Human Compatible by Stuart Russell. Human Compatible explains why the creation of artificial intelligence could be humanity's final act, a topic that Musk has been very vocal about. The book calls to attention the potential catastrophe that society is inevitably heading towards and discusses what needs to be done to avoid it. Superintelligence by Nick Bostrom. Musk has repeatedly warned against the dangers of unchecked artificial intelligence. "We need to be super careful with AI," he tweeted in 2014, saying it's potentially more dangerous than nukes. To find out why these risks are so scary, Musk says it's worth reading Superintelligence. The book makes a daring inquiry into what would happen if computational intelligence surpassed human intelligence. Life 3.0 by Max Tegmark. If you're sensing a common subject among the books on this list, Musk is really into exploring the future of artificial intelligence. In this work, MIT professor Max Tegmark writes about keeping artificial intelligence beneficial for human life and ensuring technological progress remains aligned with humanity's goals for the future. It's one of the few books Musk recommends that deals with the possibility of AI being used as a force for good in the world rather than evil. The Big Picture by Sean M. Carroll. Musk is all about the future and origins of humanity and making life multiplanetary. The Big Picture is an ambitious book at the world as we know it and how we can use scientific thinking to make sense of most of it. A perceptive examination of the origins of life, consciousness, and the universe itself, this book gives readers a logical way of considering the most challenging questions that philosophy, physics, and biology have to offer. The Wealth of Nations by Adam Smith. The Wealth of Nations is a deeply influential work in the study of economics and examines precisely how nations become wealthy. Adam Smith, who Musk is a fan of, even tweeting, "Adam Smith for the win," advocates that by allowing individuals to freely pursue their self-interest in a free market without government regulation, nations will prosper. Lying by Sam Harris. Lying explains why the act of telling lies is so dangerous. And that means all lies, from the tiny lies that people tell on a daily basis to the huge lies sometimes told on the world stage. All in all, it's always better. Howard Hughes, His Life and Madness by Donald L. Bartlett and James B. Steele. Recently, in an interview with CNN, he mentioned having just finished this book. Musk calls it a cautionary tale. Anyway, this wraps up our video for today. What do you guys think of Elon's favorite books? Have you read any of these already? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.